Morning settles softly over the X Overland Ranch. Tents fold, rigs idle. What was alive with voices and laughter just hours ago is now a quiet rhythm of departure. The Great Northwest Expedition is made possible in part by our friends at Onyx Off-Road and campspotter.io, tools and partners that make journeys like this possible. There are events you attend for the rigs, and then there are gatherings you show up to for the people. The big thing at the X Overland Ranch was both. Tucked into Montana's wide open spaces, it felt less like an expo and more like a story already being written. With rolling hills, endless sky, and a silence that demanded you breathe deeper. From the moment we pulled in, it felt like home. Around every campfire, new friends became old ones, stories were traded like currency, and laughter carried long into the night. It wasn't about the gear or even the builds, it was about the people behind them. Approachable, genuine, and united by something bigger than ourselves. As we packed to leave, it was clear. This wasn't just another stop on our journey. This was a reminder of why we started First to Overland in the first place. To chase adventure, but more importantly, to find community. And together, as one crew, we had to mark the moment. With the ranch at our backs, the road called once again. We bid goodbye to Crystal, bound for home, and to Eric, headed south for Yellowstone. The rest of us turned west, chasing camp beneath Idaho skies. The highway stretched ahead. Though leaving the ranch left us heavy with goodbyes, the thought of a riverside camp in Coeur d'Alene filled the horizon with promise. By evening, the Missouri River was behind us, and the North Fork Coeur d'Alene carried our story forward. We set camp among the pines, with water running clear and hills rising all around us. Here, time slowed. Sunlight filtered through trees, the river whispered against the rocks, and for one night more, the road was ours to call home.
Alright, I'll,
As the fire crackled and dinner sizzled, the weight of the journey set in. From Montana plains to Idaho forests, this had been more than a trip. It had been a proving ground, a chance to test not only our rigs, but also ourselves. Every obstacle, every trail, every mile reminded us the challenge Clay once called the big thing. That one decision that could reshape a path, a story, or even a life. For us, the big thing wasn't about reaching a single destination. It was about saying yes. Yes to the miles. Yes to the challenges. And yes to the people who walked into our story along the way. This was our last night on the Great Northwest Expedition. Tomorrow, the road would carry us back to our lives, our jobs, our homes, and our families. But something had shifted. Out here, in the wild edges of the Northwest, we found not just adventure, but perspective. The kind that lingers long after the tents are packed and the rigs are parked. And maybe that's the truth of it. Adventure doesn't end when the road does. It becomes part of who you are. So, as the sun set on our final camp, we knew this wasn't the end. It was just another beginning.